I had a good childhood. As hard as it may have been for her, it was good. When I was a kid, we didn't always have a lot of money. Sometimes it meant Christmas was bought from the dollar store. Sometimes Mama didn't have a lot of money to go out and get the things that we necessarily wanted, but she made sure that we had a happy Christmas. There was one Christmas where Mom didn't have the money that she needed to provide the Christmas that she wanted to for us kids. So she started taking us to church. The program at the church was called Toys for Kids, and it was designed to help families that were, less fortunate to have the ability to celebrate Christmas. And all of us kids were getting gathered together to go up to the big tree that was in church, and we could pick out what we wanted. And it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle there. It was the only one of its kind, and that was the one that I wanted. And I kept staring at it the entire time. I'm going in, and we're in single file line, and I'm staring at it. No other kid picked it, and I get up there, and I get to pick what I wanted. And I just remember being so happy as a child. I mean, that was really the only thing that I got that Christmas, but it was what I wanted. I didn't grow up in the church. I didn't grow up, being taught the ways of God. I didn't at the time connect it with what God does for us. Now that I'm older, I get to see what really happened, that God put His will on someone's heart to express love to a child. I was at First Christian Ministries, and they were doing the same program for children that didn't have, or for families that were needy. And I remember it was a few days before Christmas. They had the altar displayed with a bunch of toys, and that was going from end to end, and it just made me smile and remember that childhood memory. And I looked at them, looked at all the toys, and I smiled. I was like, I was that kid. And now that I know of God, know of His love, I know that's what He does. He connects dots and puts love on people's hearts to provide for those who don't have it. I think about where I am now and what the church has done for me, what God's love has done for me. I have changed into an entirely different person where I look for people that need. I look for others that may not have, who are without His love, and I try to find a way that I can help bring His love to them. 5 years ago, I was in bed and I got a phone call. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. It was my grandmother on my dad's side. She called me and she sounded panicked. Told me my mother had been hit by a car. And she lost her life instantly. I miss her. I miss her every day. I remember telling my coworker, Ray, about the story when I was a child and how, we were poor and I got to go before the tree at church and pick out a toy because we were needy. Ray thought it fitting to get me a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for Christmas, and that's ended up being probably one of the most thoughtful gifts I've ever had anybody get me, because he's gotten to know me as I've gotten to know God.